going. So even though there's not a whole lot of hope for a positive outcome, I have to start my progesterone and estrogen replacements today. So I'm going to run through those for you real quick. This right here, in this, I don't know if you can see that. I don't want to take it out. It's endometrin. It's a progesterone suppository that, yeah, goes in your vagina. This little blue pill is estrase. It's estradiol, estrogen, that also goes in your vagina. I do each of those twice a day. And they give you what everyone on the boards lovingly calls Smurf vagina, because it's blue. So then the other part of the equation is progesterone in oil. I've been holding this in my hand because it's easier to inject if it's warm, because it's thinner. Basically that's just progesterone in sesame oil, and this is an intramuscular shot. So I have a normal needle with a 22 gauge, or a normal syringe with a 22 gauge needle. I'm taking the 22 gauge needle off because I'm actually going to use that needle to inject it. And I'm going to put on an 18 gauge needle. Now, if you remember, the lower the number, the larger the needle is. Okay, so do that. I'm going to be injecting 1 cc or 1 ml of this, and this contains 10 ml, so I'll be able to do 10 days worth of injections. For this particular one, I only do it once a day. So there's my progesterone. I'm going to recap this and put on the 22 gauge needle. I've never done a true intramuscular shot before. Typically this goes in your hip, like if you drew like a quadrant above your butt cheek, like using the line where your crack is almost as the bottom line, and you drew a quadrant, it would go in the upper right or upper left quadrant depending on the cheek you're looking at. Your other option is to do it in your thigh. So I'm going to do that. I don't know if I can do that here very well. So yeah, and by the way, I'm really huge because I'm bloated from all the meds. So not only do I get to be disappointed and depressed, I also get to get fat and, you know, all that kind of stuff from the stims. So what I need to be looking for is when you straighten your leg out, you know, you get this nice line right here. Well, mine's not a super nice line, but it's there. So you want it to go about a third of the way, like that middle third, right where that is, but you don't want the muscle to be flexed. You want it to be loose, and you want to give it like a dart all the way in, and then you have to pull back to make sure that you're not in a vein. And if you see blood, which I do not see blood, then you have to take it out and start over again. But wow, this stuff is thick. It is really, really thick. So I've been told ice before, massage and heat after. Again, I've never done this before, so I really have no idea what to expect. So we'll just wait 1 second. And I'm dumb. I didn't grab anything to help with the bleeding. Oops. Well, in all honesty, that didn't really hurt. It is bleeding a little bit. So now we wait. Paul leaves tonight. He's flying home because he has to, his training and stuff to do tomorrow. And I wait for embryology to call. And I hope that they have good news for us. If that one final egg is growing, then I will have an HCG wash tomorrow, where they basically squirt some HCG into your uterus to help with implantation. And then I will go back on Tuesday for a 3-day transfer of that single embryo. If they call and things are not good, then I will pack up, check out, and head home. And we need to figure out what to do from there. I was able to make things work financially for the first cycle, but we need that embryo to be strong. Because we won't have the money to support trying for another for a while. So these meds make you crazy. Plus, it's really hard to be so excited one day and so crushed the next. So anyways, I'll be here by myself. I'll be blogging, I'm sure, because I won't have anything else to do. So I write when I don't know what else to do. So that's it.